Hey everybody, it's CHANCHAI. We're going to be starting CHANCHAI'S dojo. So I hope everyone's doing well. First off, we're going to open up the room so people can join in. Sorry we had a slight late start, about 2 minutes late start today. Let's see here. Passcode as usual is 4565. Hope everyone's been enjoying Virtua Fighter. I've been having a lot of fun Virtua Fighter in the last many days, so this has been a real good VF time for me. So I hope it has been for you as well. The weather's been changing a lot here in Portland, so we went from sunny to rainy now. It's pretty rainy today, but yeah, overall we're doing pretty good. VF's treating us well. I've had 2 local sessions, Friday and Monday. They went really well, and then Saturday we didn't play in Akai's League, but we did play in Akai's League on Sunday, and it went pretty well as well. So all pretty good, all very productive Virtua Fighter for us. I hope everyone's been doing great. Let's see here. Room is open. Let's see if people are having trouble getting in. And let's see here. Put out the note that we are live. Hey Zach Attack, so good to have you here as always. I hope you've been doing well. Hope you've been having a good week so far. Alright, let's see if the stream is going well for other people as well. So let's see. Just kind of reminding people certain common places. Let's see. I'll be there with you in a moment, Zach Attack. Why does everything look all over the place on the Discord? I think it's just Discord's changed its look again, and so I'm getting used to that really quick. Alright. The code is 51058. It's the room. Alright, then we do our reminder tweets. One of those days it's even slower than normal on social media. That's probably why we've got a slow start today. Okay. Just one of those days, I guess. But that's okay. We can start the sparring, Zach Attack. Alright, Zach Attack, let's start the sparring. Make sure everything is good. Oh, there you go. Tobias is in the room. Hell yeah. Oh, we also had Virtua Kazama has a room open too, so people are probably playing in there right now as well. Awesome. FC Racer is in the room with the Switch. Give it time. That red bar is probably temporary. It should probably turn to a yellow soon enough. Yep, it's gone green now. So FC Racer, I'm glad you're in here early. So what's up with that blurry GIF on X? Well, on Blue Sky I'm using a more blurry old Virtua Fighter 3 opening graphic, but on X it shouldn't be that blurry. Well, it's a little blurry, but it's basically Jackie versus Pi. It's just whatever GIF is on Jiffy. So I just grabbed a quick one for that. Just sometimes using animated VF GIFs. We don't have that many available at the moment. On some of the social medias, just to kind of give a little bit of a different image each time. But I should sometimes just use the regular. But usually the regular has been working fine for us usually. So, alright, blurring is in a room, sparring. So the Vanessa training continues. Oh, they're sparring with Himajan, which is awesome, and they're fighting Himajan's Jeffrey. One of the tricky things about Blurring's approach to VF is he is the type of player who's going to feed on the opponent's pace, and that's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you might feel out of control or in less control when you play that way. Whereas the more aggressive players are the ones who kind of start figuring out how to create pace in VF. But eventually you do want to learn how to be defensive, like Blurring is too. So I think all players definitely have to learn the full spectrum in VF. Passive players end up having to learn to be more aggressive. Aggressive players have to learn to be more passive. This is a game that's just very all-encompassing, and at some point the advantages you find against your opponents will be something a little different depending on which opponent you're fighting. Alright, going to Costco. Looked like they had trouble pinging. Hopefully they'll be able to get in here and stick in the room. But so far we've got a good group here. Oh, sorry. That's the... I got it on the Akai. It's always 4565 for CHANCHAI'S dojo, by the way. Let me change that real quick. So... there you go, 4565 as usual. I apologize for that. Thanks for the heads up, Poke Suzuki. Yeah, 4565 is the code. So I've updated it for you. It is in the title, but yeah, just not on the bottom right of the screen. So I hope you're able to join the room. Really good to have you here if you can, Poke Suzuki. Really been enjoying your progress and your growth, and I'm hoping that you're really enjoying how Pi is in the current version of the game. Alright, Tobias, let's see how Tobias's Jackie has been doing. We'll try. It's hard to do a light approach against Tobias because they actually do some really vicious stuff in their game, and they can surprise you a lot. But let's see, I'll try. Just to do an assessment, but Tobias is not the kind of player you can assess normally. Like, they will continue to attack. So what it is they're in very attack or throw mode a lot, and then their defense can be hard to predict as is their throw. They do both they do both throwing and attacking at very unconventional times, which is a good thing. It's just really interesting, and it's always good to have opponents like Tobias because it teaches you that like you can't take stuff for granted in VF. It's kind of true. That's actually like something that people have to learn when they play VF from other fighting games is how much you might take for granted in other games. Because simple things like guard and moving away being two separate actions in this game, right? Whereas in some other games they're the same action, so you just don't think about them that way. And for some people, until you do if you're at the higher level, because you kind of have to at some point. Right? Alright, keep it up. Let's do this, Toby. I was trying to hop this low punch. I was like, he's gonna go low. There we go. Very good. So you're gonna have to learn how to crack this, create the tempo too. Now, Tobias's game automatically creates interesting tempo. It's not a consistent tempo, but it's an interesting tempo. Right. So right now I have to try to get myself to be a little ahead on what he's thinking. And then this is where we're using frames to kind of force Now the hard part for Jackie is Jackie kind of has to play the frames game. Or at least he has to use spacing when he doesn't. Because Jackie's just defined by having good moves, but he doesn't crush so much. He just does good moves, right? The closest thing he does to crushing is his sweep and hop attack, right? But you don't want to do that too much, and he doesn't need to. His EX high is a good way to enforce frames. because like if the opponent Abaris, that thing just destroys Abari. But that's very straightforward. Nice. Very nice. It's always fun doing that sequence. Yeah. Okay, Poke Suzuki still can't get into the room. Alright, let me write down the code for... I'll pop on off this queue here. I'll let people spar. Alright, let me restate what the room number is. Room number is 51058. Passcode is 4565. We do have a lot of people in the room. Because of that, there might be a chance that you have trouble connecting with 1 or 2 or 3 of the people in the room. That's always a tough challenge there. I'm sorry that I had left the old message from Sunday on the overlay. But yeah. Was which part a reset combo? I didn't really do a reset combo, but what I did do is that if Leon can get PP 4P near the wall, he can do wall combo. Like, it's guaranteed. It's just that the second hit, the second punch has to kind of the second punch has, you have to end up being close enough to that back punch hits you. It's hard. Yeah. So, Tobias, it is actually not a bad thing that you are playing Jackie. The reason being that Jackie is a little more straightforward, is not exactly the right way to put it, but he's designed with like just flat out good moves that he plays like frames normally. He plays a lot of situations very normally and wins them, and uses tempo and spacing to kind of mess with it, and sometimes the EX high, the baiting with like a normal high and then doing an EX high. That's about as tricky as Jackie gets. He's much more straightforward outside of those things. He doesn't crush much, right? And so because of that, playing Jackie is a little trickier than some other characters, where some other characters could actually knowledge check a decent amount. The most that Jackie knowledge checks people is that side kick, punch to low kick, high kick. That is like the only real knowledge checky thing that Jackie really does, except for that and his strings that have EX highs, right? Because people will try to low punch the EX high and they'll get killed. But if people know about the EX high, they kind of know they should crouch, and then he has to play around that. So he has to like cancel and then do like an elbow or something, or cancel and do beat knuckle. And this is really hard for Jackie to play like in a quote-unquote tricky way. Jackie is good at playing straightforward, and he's just really, really good at that. And so that's why I think it's not bad for you to be learning Jackie, because it's gonna flesh out this side of your game. Because I think you're actually a very tricky player. I think you're the type of player who's very sneaky. Like, you throw at very interesting times because it works really well against people that are trying to use some advanced technique. And then you also, but you also can be hard, like you're good at the actual mix-up guessing game, like mid-throw, when you choose to do it. And so I think what's nice about you playing Jackie right now, even though it's a hardship for you, at least against me, is that Jackie is forcing you to kind of like iron out some of the other games you kind of, that you're very sneaky at messing with. And it's good. It's good. It's just that it's hard, right? And so I think you're gonna come out of this Jackie arc like even stronger. And I think you are still very scary. Jackie's scary. That beat knuckle is freaking scary, right? If somebody gets recovery hit by that thing, meaning if they get whiff punished, if they get interrupted, they lose so much of their life. Yeah. Anyways, that's just my perspective from sparring with you in these sessions, and what I really enjoy about fighting you, but also where I see you getting, where I think you're going to be getting even stronger than you already are. Yeah, Sisha, it's going good. All right, so Poke Suzuki, you're having the disconnect issues. Some of us in the room really, we know your pain, Poke Suzuki. So sorry about that today. Hello, Kunjun. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. Well, you know, the dojo, I don't really ask for luck. I enjoy working with everybody. So I wish them all good development, skills, and goals accomplished. So I'm just really angry at previous games right now in VF5 and Soul Calibur 2, but still I tried to block and it gave you a reset combo on side turn at the wall and I died. Let's see. I think I got you with recovery hit though, but I'm not sure. I think what I hit you was guaranteed. But anyways, there was situational stuff, yeah. So in that end one, I don't know exactly if it was a reset combo. I actually think I hit you with the guaranteed situation, but I think I had the frames to work it out. But they are unconventional frames because they're recovery hit, which are the same frames as normal hit. But recovery hit has different hit effects, and so that's why I think that the PP 4P was guaranteed against you. And when the PP 4P is guaranteed at the wall, then the 4-6K is guaranteed. I see.
Round 2. Ready, go.
Okay, I don't remember doing the eye poke, but I getcha. Gotcha. I see. But the eye poke does set up the PP4P as well, so yeah. Alright. I'll take all the luck I can get. But yeah. Thanks so much, Move Quick. Alright, glad you're doing good, Kunjun, and yeah, keep doing the research. Your VF research is always so excellent. You're one of the people that like sees everything when you watch videos and replays. It's really cool. I wish I was that good at it.
Round 1.
I'll be honest, I actually don't lab that much myself. Most of the stuff I do is just I might, you know, like if I'm not playing, I might just check out a few things by watching, and then a lot of my actual labbing is like here. It's like when I'm sparring with everyone and I'm like, I think I can make this work and I can do this, and I don't know, that's just my approach to it. I like at locals, same thing, right? And at locals the past week I had played as Eileen, I played as Shun, I played as Brad, you know, and it was fun, you know, just trying out all the ideas I have in my head about like from fighting them, but also just when I do a move and I'm like, oh, I think I know what I can do at this move, and I think Ray and I both have this kind of intuitive process where we like to just try stuff out and we try to see if things fit the way that we're imagining how they fit. Because I know that that's originally Rayblade's like general way. Like Rayblade is actually really good at watching people play and adopting that, but he's also really good at creating the plays in his mind and then doing them. And then I felt like a year ago during Revo, that was probably the first time I've actually felt Ray was probably actually studying the game a bit and actually labbing and practicing a little bit stuff on the side, and then seeing the results in matches. And I think it was huge, because for a player who's already really smart at doing the intuition approach and creativity approach, it was really cool to see also that the studying approach was also giving them like huge gains too. And it was really, I mean, that's like the complete picture, right? So I really like seeing that from watching Ray fight in sessions and in the dojo and in different rooms. So yeah. All right, so Ray is switching to PS5. He'll be on the PS5. Yeah, getting bullied by something on matches is another way that I absorb knowledge too. I'm like, oh, okay. Like sometimes, so it takes a lot. Like I have to get bullied pretty hard, and that before I start to realize what's going on. But yeah. Toby, I can see you getting frustrated when stuff goes different than you expect. That is a very tough process, but I felt it when we sparred before, so I've definitely felt you get frustrated. So I hear you. But I hope you can also get elated and satisfaction when you're making it work pretty right. That said, I do think this is a game where you do manage a lot of things going wrong, like a lot. I do. This past Sunday when I fought the Rock Reaper, you know, one of the things that was going on for me was I kept evading too early, meaning I buffered too early so the evade wouldn't come out. And so he hit me like 4 times in a row to ring me out. And the whole time I was trying to evade after the hits, but that's a tough one because evade input is very minimal. Evade input cannot be cheated. So motions, like let's say we did half circle forward punch, you can actually buffer half circle forward and hold the forward and then wait to get into the input window and then press punch while holding that forward. And that would actually work for a lot of stuff, not everything, but for a lot of stuff it works. You can't do that with evade. You can't go, okay, down neutral and hold neutral and then it'll evade. And then it'll input evade even though you started early. It doesn't work that way. So when you input evade, that's the one where it's easy to input evade too early and it doesn't come out. Meaning you could have inputted evade 13 frames or 14 frames before your character recovered, but the input buffer is 12 frames. So because of that, if you didn't get that neutral happening starting on that 12th frame or the 11th frame before recovery, then it won't work. It'll just do nothing. And so evade is one of those things that's easy to accidentally input too early. And so I did that like 4 times in a row against Reaper because he was just poking me. It's like, poke me and I'm trying to evade. Poke me again, trying to evade. Poke me again, trying to evade. I inputted evade way too early 4 times in a row and then I was wrung out. You know? So it's really funny. So I got to work on it. I wasn't mad about it. I was like, was I frustrated internally? Yeah, but I was just like, oh man, that's what's going on. Like, okay, try to adjust, and I can make the adjustment within those 4 hits. Yeah. I see. Like so. Toby says, yeah, it definitely happened. It's just when people fuzzy, it makes me angry a lot because when I practice fuzzy and knowing that I easily forget how to fuzzy during room, it takes a lot of experience. It took a long time before my fuzzy became so natural in this game, but I love it. It feels good when you do it. And so now it's super, super, super natural. But for a lot of people, it does take a while to get that fuzzy guard, getting used to it, getting it like into the match, getting it in different places. It's a work in progress, and I feel you. It's so strong when you do get it though, because now when people low punch you and you're fuzzying because they low punched you, that's actually pretty strong. Like that's strong against a lot of people. It's kind of a standard thing to do at the, you know, higher, like more advanced, higher intermediate advanced level in Japan. It's like you're expected to at that point. But like, and so that's why when they do throws, when they input throws, they just automatically put a crouch dash motion in there to buffer in a fuzzy guard in case they get low punched out of the throw. So yeah. So like throw fuzzy guard is an actual normal technique in Japan. Now certain throws you can't do it. Like Leon's combo throw, I can't do that because doing that messes up the combo. So you have to manually do the fuzzy guard when you see the low punch if you're doing the combo throw with Leon. But yeah. Yep, and then Toby says, I don't know, it's just playing all these characters is so satisfying too for different reasons. I agree 100%. I think playing all these characters is really satisfying. By the way, after this game, we will start the next league battle, I think. Yeah, I know some people had trouble getting in, but I think we're at the point where we're ready to start the next league battle. So good to have you, Space Time. Again, I'm really happy FC Racer made it. I'm glad Phaser Cat Games has made it in here. I'm gonna switch characters too. Why not? I don't play Brad much. I'll get wrecked, but I'm gonna play Brad a bit because it's fun. So yeah.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Yeah. Oh, hi. Yeah, we had actually last week we were able to get 16 people. That said, by the third league battle, we had a lot of people disconnect. So, you know, Akai and I both have noticed that some things are better, but we're still dealing with issues with the room. So, room's not completely fixed, but progress seems to be. We're seeing some positive results, but we're still seeing, you know, the challenges, and so hopefully it gets better. This is a really good match between Devil Ray and Sisha, though. Gotta love the Going to Costco Need Anything. And for those that went to LA Gathering, they know that I created a sign-up sheet for Costco runs, too. Because, you know, if you're gonna stay, like, for a weekend or 3 days at a hotel, and there's a Costco right across the street, going to Costco is a fantastic idea. Doing the Costco run in the morning is real awesome. Go is a fun one. I do want to learn some new patch stuff with Go. All right, here we go. We're gonna start the league battle now. Let's see. By the way, Haya, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much. And Blurring, thank you very, very much for the raid. Sorry I did not notice it earlier, but thank you so very much. All right, Ray Blade. Okay, I'm gonna get wrecked because Awie's gonna be a really good counter for how I play against Brad.
Ready, go!
Very nice. I knew that this would probably be the low, but I like the way you use it. Evade cancel into a 2k PP. Very good. One sec, I need to move this mouse cursor off of my screen.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I also don't know Brad combos in this version too, so it's good. Alright, almost got it. I know which throw to use against him, but still. That was really good. I like that delay.
Round 4. Ready, go!
I like that too. Not intended. Alright, let's see.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Good game, Ray. That was so much fun. That was a lot of fun. Alright. By the way, Enfing, awesome to have you in the room. I'll have you in the chat, sorry. Hope you've been doing really good, Enfing. Hope you've been doing really awesome.
Yes. Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Very good. Very nice. Good letting go early. Doing good. Just one more month of school for semester. Excellent.
Go!
Why am I getting the back sway? That's like not intended at all. That back sway happened again. What's going on? It's like I must be having slight controller deflection to get that back sway. Like I'm not even trying to press back. It must be probably because I'm letting go violently. Good to know. Alright, good game, Zack Attack. Good game.
Don't worry, pal. I won't forget you.
Brad's a good one to test the controls out though, to see if you're getting deflection. Deflection happening like the consequences of having the tension being just enough to where you might be bouncing when you get to neutral. And Brad is very sensitive to it, so it means like I might have to keep a firm hand on the stick when I'm playing as Brad. Because I'm just doing 4K into forward, but what's happening is after I hit forward, I guess the stick is bouncing to back. Yeah, see how it's like doing that? Is it? Okay. So I just have to like make sure I'm not flicking forward. I'm just messing with Brad. Like I almost never play him, but I did play him last night, and it's a lot of fun. But it's also good to work on basics again and work on it with everyone, especially in dojo sessions. It's perfect time to be working on it with Brad.
Ready, go! Excellent!
Very nice. All right, let's do this.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Good to know. Good to know that too. I also have to remember that 9p plus k is the bound with Brad. It's not 2p plus k. I've done that like every time.
Ready, go!
And I know that I screwed that combo up.
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
I like that. That too. Nice. Good game. Good game, CHANCHAI'S. Good game. So that's what's really fun too. If you don't know the strings too well, then you do overextend because you're doing the high after the mid. And so the CHANCHAI'S did an awesome job punishing that. Like, okay, it's like I did the high part of the string that I wanted to not want to do, but I forgot which part it is. It's like, okay, that's where it is with Brad. It's like that's where the high comes. Or at least where you're no longer locking them. So I gotta get used to that too. That'd be good. But I ate it pretty good because he went and did the crouching low, which is what you do against a high in a string. It's very, very good. We'll figure Brad out together. Hey Nelly, good to see you. It felt really good, CHANCHAI'S. You played awesome. I'm trying to figure out Brad, but I'm having so much fun doing it. So it's just it's a very fun way to play. And I really like all of your spot-on answers. Really good stuff. Nelly, awesome to see you. Hope you're doing really, really good.
Round one. Ready, go!
I do like that Brad does have, it's gotta be 9 people's K. I want a pizza and a hot dog, Devil Ray. That's like the cheapest stuff. You ask for more expensive stuff from Costco. Just kidding. No, I like those too. Okay, you can at least do that. Interesting timing difference. So I tried to do back forward, but because of the slight timing difference, I got forward K plus G instead. And so, good to know with Brad, like you can't delay that, it's gotta be, that's the timing threshold. Alright, good game, Devil Ray, good game.
On the battlefield, you'd be dead.
That was really good. Hey, Cruz, good to see you. Hope you're doing very good. So I do like, a lot of people I guess when they fight Brad, they're used to high punch coming in. So so a lot of people are very aware of not letting him land a high punch, which is really good. I'm not the biggest fan of Brad's elbow kick, though it's good. I just don't like it as much, but I should get to like it more. But his elbow normal game is okay. I've been really slow at doing forward kick. Every time I've done it, it's been a bye. It's been like I've been doing it when it's too slow. And so, or I'm too late. So that's been one of those things where I cannot get it in at certain times. That said, I also know from when I played Vanessa a little bit that people have I guess they've experienced it enough to where they have an aversion to like +5 into this type of EX high attack. It's a lot of fun to do anyways. That said, I'm really happy to see people crouch dash approaching more or using moves that would avoid a high more, and I like that. Alright, Sisha, here we go. This is really good sparring. Let's see if we can get Brad working better for us. We can do better at it. Very good.
Knockout.
I'm also at a loss as to what to do here, except I'll figure it out.
Ready,
Let's see.
go!
Good to know when people do decide to attack versus guard.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 5. Ready, go!
Nice, I like that. What happened there?
Knockout.
Alright, good game, Sisha. Good game, that was a lot of fun.
So,
Well,
who's next?
very good game, Sisha. thanks for guiding my Brad here. This one, I'll probably get beat up pretty good, but we'll see what I can do.
Ready, go! Knockout.
Thought I stood guard into that, but that's okay.
Round 2. Ready, go!
I hate it when I accidentally wake up. Brad, the guard cancel elbow. I thought I guard canceled, but I didn't. I hit guard too early, and so I can still stance.
Ready, go!
All right, thanks for the tip, Squeebert. I appreciate it a lot. Good game. Good game, Space Time. I like that a lot. Oh, thanks for the tips to Sisha. Yeah.
It's like you're moving in slow motion.
Don't worry, Brad's tricky for me because of all the swing and stuff too. Like earlier I did elbow and I swore I guard canceled it, but because I did it too fast, he could still sway, and I was like, oh crap, he's swaying. So I didn't want him to sway. So it's like I have to like guard cancel slightly later, I guess. So I can't plink it. I can't go like that, you know.
Ready, go! Knockout.
Okay.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Nice. I should. Oh, I was like, thought that was gonna ring out.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice. Very nice mix up there. I like it. Nice low throw. I do low throw escapes. I just guess wrong sometimes.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Nice. Good. Very good. Oh, you had the combo there.
Knockout. Round 5.
All right, here we go, Whitmer.
Ready, go!
Nice. There you go.
Knockout.
I thought this side kick would make contact. Look at this. Too early. That's too early. Good game. Very good game. That was a very fun battle. Very good sparring match.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Very good. Really? Okay. How slow is 4K? That was good.
Knockout.
Alright.
Round 2.
See if I can figure out Brad's reach better. That should be it. Very nice incident.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Man, this sidekick is easy to whiff on Okizami.
Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout.
So close. Very fun game incident. Very fun game. That was really close. This is what I remember. Okay, this is giving me memories of other times in the past when I've tried Brad and I kept whiffing stuff too, because I'm not very well versed on his range. But this is also why I know that, why as his opponent I know that backdash evade is always strong against him, is because he, like, his range, like, he can whiff very easily. So no, it was like centimeters. That was like millimeters.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Very nice. I hit K instead of P plus K. Very nice. I like this too. I like the run-up sweep actually looks kind of like the spin kick for me.
Round 2.
It'll take a while, but I like that.
Go!
I really hate accidentally waking up, by the way.
Knockout.
Like, the accidental wake-ups are driving me insane.
Ready, go!
Very nice.
Knockout. Round
Very nice.
Round 5.
All right, here we go. Oh, good game. Good game. Move quick. That was intense. Fun games. Brad is interesting. He's fun, but he's interesting. Space Time, sorry if the room crashed out on you. Alright, FC Racer, here we go.
Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout!
I like this back punch though.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I like that we did the cross counter.
Knockout!
Very nice.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
Okay, this is just advantage. I don't think I get anything guaranteed from this.
5. Ready, go!
Nice. That's it. Do it.
Knockout!
Good game. Good game, FC Racer. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Ora, ora, ora!
Alright. Hey, Crow Space Boy, thank you very much for the raid. Really appreciate it. Hope everyone's having a good evening tonight. We're having fun playing some Virtua Fighter. We're doing the CHANCHAI'S Dojo. This is an open sparring session I do. I don't normally play Brad, but I'm having a lot of fun playing him. But generally, you can be as competitive as you want in the dojo, but it's generally an open sparring session, so you can also just be productive or just have fun. Learning goals are generally good, And yeah, that's what we do here every Tuesday night. It's fun, and we use the league mode not for the league so much as the fact that it allows people to get a lot of matches in, all out like really quickly. Very nice. I hate that sweat. That back sweat was not intentional. Very nice. Very nice 2 scoops.
Round 2. Ready, go!
That said, while my Brad is nothing really to write home about, feel free to ask me questions about Virtua Fighter if you have them. I am happy to answer. I am normally a competitive player as well. Won a lot of tournaments, won a lot of leagues, and played Virtua Fighter all around the world. But right now I'm having fun with Brad. I'm trying to... That said, Brad is more of a defensive character, despite how he may seem so offensive based, and he is, but his strengths are actually more like whiff punishing, guard punishing, which are actually not my normal skills either. But it's a lot of fun. I just tend to, right now, I don't know his combos and I don't. And my sense of range is just a little not quite there yet. And I'm also not used to the extra guard canceling I want to do to tell Brad I don't want to do a sway. But yeah. Alright, it's good spar, 2 scoops face. Mostly this game, the reason my Brad was able to get through was I was evading a lot of stuff that was punishable on evade in that particular game. But a lot of the people that have been playing linear have been giving me a harder time, or a lot of people using very safe stuff against this Brad has been doing pretty good. Very good games, very good games. But the main thing was I was able to evade punish you 2 scoops. That was probably the biggest factor. Different things you can do to reduce somebody evade punishing you. You could use the half circulars. You'd have to do both directions. I like throw, but I might be more likely to evade when you're in Flamingo just because you can't really throw directly. You can hit throw there. And you can use jabs. If somebody's really evade happy, you can kind of use jabs to mess with them evading you. It's like that gives them the successful evade, but they're probably at a disadvantage. And so if you sense that your opponent is evade punishing you, the trick is just identifying if that's what's actually happening. And so if they are, then it's how to punish them for trying to evade punish you. Yeah. Z. Alright, congratulations, Rayblade. And yeah, Incident and 2 scoops got 8383. Very good. Excellent stuff. That was so much fun. I enjoyed that. So we're doing warm-up matches. People can jump in and out of the room as they please. We will start the next league battle at the 45-minute mark in about 9 minutes from now. So it gives you time to use the restroom, walk the dog, get some fresh air, grab a snack. And we will start the next league battle around the 45-minute mark, unless there are any problems or people are having challenges getting into the room. The passcode is 4565. The room code is 51058, but you just have to look for the room hosted by CHANCHAI. Yeah. Hey, Move Quick, great games, really good games. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed the games in that first league as well. And yeah, we are getting ready for the second league battle, which will start on the 45-minute mark. Very nice watching Rayblade's Vanessa versus CHANCHAI'S Blaze. I kind of wish I could set it to random select in this room though. It's a lot of fun doing random select. Always great playing You Move Quick, and very fun doing the Brad versus Brad duel. It was very close, very intense. Yeah. And I was actually picking up on some stuff fighting your Brad, so I was like, oh, maybe I should take that approach if I know which move that is anyways. But yeah, really good. So Gweebert's having trouble joining the room. It is unfortunate when that happens. We know that room issues have been around for 6 months, but they've been getting a little better, but it's still difficult. A lot of times, to me, it seems like it's always a connection with a certain person, or a couple people, and not to blame that person. It's just two people trying to connect to each other that can cause trouble getting into a room.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Let's see. Alright, I'm glad that Gweebert's in the room, and the connection looks really good. Awesome. Card Charizard's bringing the draw. Awesome. Really love that too. Excellent. Glad to have you here. I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'll be right back. And again, we're gonna start in about 6 minutes. Start the next league battle there. If you guys have any questions, please ask in the chat. You know I'm happy to answer it. And yeah, feel free to engage a conversation. Let people know how you're feeling, what you're liking about this patch especially, and things that you kind of wish were either adjusted more or adjusted less. Alright, I'll be right back.
Mission accomplished.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
I'll bring Leon back in. Let's see. I know that like Gweebert's the type that would want me to fight as Leon, so I'll put in Leon. I like this costume. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Goku actually. But I like FC Racer's Akira costume. Ray Blade's Vanessa, always very strong. Very likely it would be after this game or the next game that we would have that we would start the next league battle. It's looking very much like after this game.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Yeah, I'm glad that you don't see any grays in sight, Gweebert. Is the audio sounding good to everybody? Does the game audio sound good as well as my voice? I assume it looks like it's sounding good, but
Round 2. Ready, go!
yeah. Okay, sounds good. Alright. Yeah, it's actually sounding very clear, so I'm very happy about that.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Very nice Whitmer.
Knockout.
Alright, that was a really good game. Guess we have time for one more. I'll let Baba spar with Ray.
You're no match for me.
And then one more game, and after this next game, we will start the next league battle.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
I can see a lot of Baba's Taka play inside their Pi approach right now. But I know they're learning Pi right now, so
Knockout. Round 5. Ready, go!
alright. Sorry, Mind's Eye, if you're unable to stick into the room, I hope you can get back in here. We are going to start the next league battle after this game's over. Now, if somebody's trying to get in, just let me know. I'll wait for you a bit. Hey, Calamity, hope you can join us.
Mission accomplished.
So, Miles, you're the one that had your Mind's Eye, right? Were you having trouble getting in? Come back in, Miles. Come back in. We'll go ahead and let people spar another game. So go ahead and try to come back in. Alright, Miles, looks like they were back in. Let's see. Alright, Mind's Eye, welcome back in, Miles. Calamity, welcome back in.
Round 1.
Are we having different different names? Where is the chat log? How do I see it? Alright, Calamity's in. Okay, you're not Mind's Eye. Okay, just making sure. Alright. Okay, after this game, we'll start the next league battle. I'm so sorry, Miles. I hope you've been having a good week, by the way, Miles. Yep, code is 4565.
Knockout.
Oh, okay, so you were in another room that got kicked message and being disbanded. Okay, gotcha. Oh, were you in Virtual Kazama's room today? I hope they had a really good room. I saw that they were running a session earlier today. Yep, Johnny Danger is back. Oh yeah, Smiles. Yes. Okay, is Labra an alcoholic spaceman? Excellent. They're strong. Keep it up. Very nice pickup. Alright, we're gonna start the next league battle. Here we go. Two Scoops got the pirate costume. They got a league running another room. Okay, awesome. Excellent. Alright, Baba, you and me first. Got slight hiccups here on our connection here. It's like these pauses during the replay.
Round one. Ready, go!
400 millisecond. Okay, that's okay. Are you doing okay? Don't worry, I'm still here. Alright. We've got lots of rollback, and that's okay. 10 frame rollback. Sorry, Baba. Sorry that we've got this connection for us today, but
Round two. Ready,
on a connection like this, dashing and throwing is pretty scary. Like this, what? Especially if you see them whiff, right? Like this. There you go. And then this becomes strong. So no punch uppercut. So with Pi, you're gonna want to use her front crouch 3P plus K. So you want to do 3P plus K. If you had to fight this in ranked, I would tell you use like low punch into use low punch into her 3P plus K. That will cause them to launch, and then you can just do PPKK combo. It's her really basic launcher. It's really strong on counter hit. Very nice use of 3P. Her standing 3P plus K is also good because it's so fast and will out hit anything. So it works, but I'm talking about the crouch one. So try low punch into 3P plus K. Yeah, try low punch into 3P plus K. It's really strong. Right, it's like doing that. Go ahead and take this round. If you can. Yeah. And that, this is punishable by that. Alright, let's go at it. We'll go at it this round.
round four. Ready, go!
Sorry, my friend. This stone skin for draw would be cool. I don't mind the bright skin. So, Vava, sorry that we had the rough connection, but I didn't mind sparring with you. So the move I'm talking about is not the there's the crouch when she's already in the crouch state. So you do a low punch into 3P plus K, or you do 3-3P plus K. Regular 3P plus K is the palm, the double palm that pushes, but when she's already crouching, her 3P plus K is a lifting palm, double palm, and that lifting double palm leads to big combos for a Pi, and it's very good, very very good. All right. Very nice. Very nice. It was a rough connection. We had about 450 ping, so, and it felt like it. So, all right, here we go. In their mouths. Nice cutoff. Very nice. I didn't think that this kick would reach here, but it did. Right there. Alright, here we go, Roy. Interesting change. That falls like that now. Good game. That was a really intense battle, Devil Ray. Good game. Her from crouch 3P plus K, yeah. So let me type it out because it makes more sense that way. So. So right now, the way that you're using Pi, you're using him like your Taka, but you're gonna have to make some adjustments because she's actually very disruptive. She's not gonna win the same trading fights that Taka does, so her string pressure is a little different. But you're on a good track, so keep it up. But definitely master that 3-3P plus K move. Very nice. It's kind, yeah. You can treat it like Taka's 4P plus K, so to speak.
Ready, go!
like the 4 people's cage choice. That was very good. Very good choice. Alright, Sisha, here we go. I like your use of the range. Alright, so Sisha's gonna wait and be very patient, not buffering as much. So I will adjust to that. Always escape forward throw whenever near the wall with Leon. Man, I like that. Nice. I like. Okay, Sisha's way of playing Hellblade is really interesting, but it's like hesitating at very interesting intervals. But that's also why the zoning play is kind of working against it. Because it's kind of playing at an off timing. And because it's playing at an off timing, it can counter hit you if you whiff or if you like are expecting them to not do something. So I like it, but it's a little tricky. And so it's interesting like what he hits with that. Good games, really good games. You know, like when people are learning or playing Hellblade, they have to cope with the fact that Hellblade has kind of got the, I like to call it the T-Rex problem, where he's got short limbs, but it's actually more of like a Virtufied at Kids problem. But that said, he does have long range attacks, and you're doing a good stuff to work with it. It's a little tricky. It looks like you're hesitating, but the opponent's gonna fall into some interesting stuff. I'm glad I turned around in time. I'm glad I got the side turn from back turn in time for that to be a side throw. That's forward throw. Alright, good game, FC Racer. Good game.
Forgot to train, eh?
Glad I stayed down. Supersonic says no one tilts me like Leon because all of his win quotes are infuriating. It's part. I guess it's part of his design. You know, I guess it's by design. Oh no! So FC Racer, you got the disconnect thing. That sucks. I'm sorry, FC Racer. I was worried that it got disconnected. That's really, man, that sucks. I enjoyed our match, so.
Round one. Ready, go!
It's like the power of Leon's side game. Nice. There you go. So the way you deal with somebody that's doing crouch guard, if they're really sticking with it, is you do 6p in the throw. Or 6p in the mix-up, really. But you can do 6p in the throw. And Pi is good at it, too. So like this here. That's like 6p in the throw right there. 6p, throw, right? Really, really powerful. And then once they start attacking there, you do 6p into launcher. So 6p into 3p plus K. Like that. So 6p in the throw. Very nice. That's guaranteed punish right there. Alright, here we go, Phaser Cat games. Let's see you apply what you've learned. Very nice reversal. I like that. Very nice. All right, awesome round.
Ready, go!
So here, I tried to use the frames really well, but also use a mid-range tactic against you. So I kept the engagements at mid-range while using advantage and then to score some strong hits. Keep it up, but that is the tactic I used in that final round against you. Alright, good stuff, FC Racer. Yeah, use those replays. Use those replays.
Round one. Ready, go!
Not working. That's right. And soon just roll, but it's okay.
Round two. Ready, go!
So I can crouch while I stood up into that. Really nice, awesome green right.
Round three. Ready, go! Round 4. Ready, go!
Top down. Oh, I thought I can duck that. Good game. Good game. Can't duck it on -6. Good game. So I tried ducking that and it did not work, so that was really good. Awesome game, Guibert. That was very, very good. Yeah, you can't duck with can't duck there. Excellent game. It's got gweebed. That was really, really good. Yeah. I have to test it.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout!
Different dual physics. So
Round 3.
get there.
Ready, go!
Interesting. I like this. Oh, I hate accidental wake ups. I didn't even touch anything and it still woke up because I hit it early
Round
enough.
4.
So
Ready, go!
I like the reach.
Knockout!
Really interesting getting used to these ranges. We'll get it.
Ready, go! Knockout!
Alright. Good game, Cartarsa. That was intense. I really like it. It's a lot of stuff I didn't see before with the Dural, or at least I didn't experience like that, so that was really good stuff.
I want a serious fight.
Really, really good stuff. I like the use of the strings a lot. I really like the use of the strings. Alright, Rayblade, here we go.
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Ring out. Round three. Ready, go! Knockout.
Alright, I was able to guess right on these.
What a knucklehead.
The main thing I really wanted to try that game was at the round start, being slightly patient and then doing full spin kick. I had a feeling that would work. It's for the battle, Ray. Did Rayblade... Is my side causing disconnects? Because Rayblade got disconnected after that game. Just like FC Racer got disconnected after the game with me. I might after this league battle, I will probably completely start a new room. Cause yep, I'm the one who got disconnected this time. Yeah, so this time, so we're starting a new room, so. Dang, that was pretty nuts. So. Ray, what did you do? Just kidding. It's not Ray. Let's see. Well, that was fun though, but we'll start a new room. Alright, new room has begun. So. Yeah. I'll reboot the game. Yeah, let's reboot the game. Why not? Let's try that. I made a new room, but we'll follow Ray's suggestion and restart the game and then start a new room. Alright, so the game is rebooting. We're doing the whole easy anti-cheat thing right now. Alright, here comes the game. Remember the passcode's 4565. We are streaming, we are commentating. Alright, here we go. That was really unfortunate. Alright, Rayblade and Guibert are in the room. You guys go ahead and spar. We'll start the next league battle in about we'll start at the 30-minute mark. So it is what it is. Weaver, that was an awesome battle we had. I really enjoyed that. Calamity, good to have you in here. Again, Sisha, Two Skips. Calamity and I didn't get to fight yet. So sad. We were so robbed. Weaver was robbed. Greyblade was robbed. Two Scoops wondering if the relay if the relay services are to blame. Wonder. You mean the relay services related to easy anti-cheat, or in which way do you mean? Because I know you're much more tech savvy. I know that I believe you work in this field more, but yeah. I'm not sure if you work in networking or not, so. Devil Ray, yeah, so we started a new room. I actually restarted the game and made a new room. So we're now in a different room, Devil Ray. A lot of people got crashed out of the previous room, and I actually got crashed out of it too. So I actually have restarted the game and started a new room. Yeah, I would say it's I don't think it's a coincidence that these issues started at the same time as crossplay did. Yeah. So that's what so that's what you were meaning though. Okay, hey, good games, Del Rey. It was a really good battle, and thank you very much always. You have a good night, and you take care. But thank you very much. Get good rest tonight, too. And I hope the weather will get a little better. The weather's been changing so much in the last few weeks in our area. It's really not making up its mind. see.
Ready, go!
T-Scoop says, I'll learn to block after standing one of these days. You'll get there. You'll get that active block. That Archvillain says, this game is tough. This game can be very, very tough, yeah. I mean, I like to believe that this game makes you make a lot of active decisions and where some games might not be as active, but I really like it because of that, so. When you say standing, what are we talking about, by the way? Two Scoops, I'd like you to clarify what you mean by standing. So you're like, it is surprising what you can still evade right after standing sometimes, though. You mean like when waking up? But yeah, a lot of times, I mean, as long as you can recover before their hit frames. The thing is, a lot of the attacks in this game are very slow, right? Well, Sarah's fastest is her 4-4P, but aside from that, like, a lot of attacks are pretty slow. So because of that, it's pretty rare for things to be guaranteed. And as long as nothing is guaranteed, you can evade. So, yeah. Yeah, waking up manually. Yeah, so that has to do with the fact that, okay, when you do meaty, there is a timing to where they cannot sidestep. But it's 3 frames. So for 3 frames while they wake up, they cannot sidestep. If you can get your hit frames to overlap on those 3 frames of what we call meaty timing, they cannot sidestep. They're only sidestepping if you are actually late. So they're only sidestepping because you're late is really it. If you perfectly time it with a margin of about a total of 3 frames, so with the margin of a total of 3 frames, which is actually plus or minus 1 frame, then you can, then they cannot sidestep. They would only be able to guard or not guard, stand or crouch. So it just means that in the situation, you have to find a way to attack for that attack to land sooner, because you have a very 3-frame window of locking them in on a meaty. And so a lot of times I sidestep because, now here's the thing, I changed the timing of my wake up. So even when I do tech, there's a little wiggle room, not on all techs, but on most situations where you're knocked down, there's a little wiggle room. And yes, you can buffer when you're waking up because it's recovery, right? Your character can't act until they've recovered, so you can buffer the sidestep before that, and then by the time you've recovered, if they're in startup frames and they're not hitting you, you'll sidestep. Yeah, so you can sidestep you can buffer any time in this game, honestly. You can actually buffer any time. It's just helpful to buffer when you're stuck. So when you're waking up, you're stuck. You can't do anything. Your character can't do anything. So that's buffer room, the 12 frames before, the 12 frames leading up to recovery. You're stuck. So that's buffering right there. So that you input what you want to do, and then your character will do it when they recover, as long as you finish inputting within that 12-frame window of recovery. So it's easy to input a wake up sidestep. If the person doing the Okizeme perfectly lands the meaty within those 3 frames, sidestep can't happen. It would be a normal hit. So also another thing is, by the same token, you cannot counter hit. When you do a perfect meaty, it cannot counter hit because they cannot be an attacking, and it's impossible for them to be an attacking animation if you perfectly meaty them. So so one of the techniques you can use in training mode is you set the AI to wake up, and then you set the AI to this will be the last one, then we'll start the next league battle, and then you set the AI to counter hit. And because of this, and then you do a meaty setup, and if you perfectly time the meaty, it'll be a normal hit because it's impossible for them to be in startup frames of an attack during the meaty time. Does that make sense? Like, they can't be in the first frame of their attack if technically they couldn't attack yet. And so for those 3 frames, they can't attack. They can only guard or not guard, stand or crouch.
Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go!
Today my kung fu won.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I thought I evaded this last one. It was so much fun. So much fun.
Round 4. Ready, go! Excellent!
Alright, good game, Calamity. Because I don't play ranked almost at all. I've played ranked like maybe less than a week in this game. So I think I played a total of 5 days of ranked on Revo World Stage. So thanks. Alright. We're gonna start the next league battle right now. That was so much fun. So yeah, the reason my rank's only 35 because I don't play ranked much. It just doesn't fit in my schedule. But also, when I do want to play VF, there are people to play with, or there's like a line. There's people that have requested to play, so I have people to play. And I give that priority. So that's kind of why I don't play ranked much. So, but I actually only play maybe twice a week in general. But yeah, if I played ranked a lot, yeah, my rank will be really high. But I don't play ranked almost at all.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Very nice.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Very nice. Cool. 2 scoops. Nice. Sorry, my friend. Good game. Good game. 2 scoops.
What a knucklehead!
Yeah, if I can get the backdash, yes. The 4-4K is so good. But yeah. It is Leon's signature move, so. But he has to set it up. It's hard to just do it on the spot. No, fun fact, fun silly fact, it doesn't mean much. During Revo's beta, which was like only 5 days, I was #1 Leon player because I played like 2.5 days of ranked, and I got the top rank on that 5-day, on the 5-day beta for Revo during December of 2024. Yeah. I see. So, to 80's Jobber, you might, okay, you can go, if you press triangle, you can go to options, and on gameplay settings, you can set it, you can set the delay. You might be on delay 2, so you might want to set the delay to like 3 or 4. We actually recommend 4 in these leagues because we have players from all over the country playing, and so because of that, there's just 4 would just be more stable, more likely stable and less rollbacks. But it's our friendly advice to everyone. Yeah, I did have 400 ping with you, Baba, when we fought last. So now it's 90. This is good. 90 is good. Dash 4 PP Kate. So this is the downside to your approach with strings, is it's a lot of highs, and if I can attack within that gap, or if I crouch dash, it's a lot of problematic. Very nice. So make sure you're using more mids in here too, and she's got ways to do that. Very nice. And I think you can do standing kick after that throw to get the combo. Let's see how this ducking like is working against your strings right now. So that's, the low punches can be there. That's good. That was good, Sabaki. Nice use of 6P. That was the right idea. 6P can be mixed in with a throw or with a launcher. So you can do this into the uppercut or 6P into the throw. They're both really, really good. Keep it up, Alan.
I want a serious fight.
Hey, Sir Hixalot, good to see you. Are there any notable AoE players in the US? Yes, Genesis Frenzy is a really good AoE player. Also, Tengu Man is a really good AoE player in the US. Also, there was a player during Ultimate Showdown, Valkyrie. She was really, really good with AoE. Gentleman Thief's always really good. We have quite a few notable AoE players, and we got quite a lot of up-and-coming AoE players that are pretty good. But I'd say right now, Tenguman and Genesis Frenzy have been the ones that have represented AoE really well. Though I'm not sure if they're playing her as much in the current patch. Genesis Frenzy this past weekend was playing Pi, but we'll see. Sorry, I must be getting allergies. I heard the wheezing sound in my voice there. Yeah, Firebird's been doing really well. They're adjusting to the current version of Owie, but I think the current version is still really strong. Like Final Showdown had a much bigger uphill climb than the current Owie has. Alright, busting that, so good to see you. Here we go. Very good. Use the string. So I did jab elbow, which is the 1-2. When I got this counter hit on the elbow, I went ahead and did a mix up, in this case throw. Excuse me. So this is elbow into throw, right? The elbow counter hits you, and so there's no way you're going to fuzzy guard, so you're going to have to escape the throw or attack to beat the throw. Very nice. Good use of spacing. That's guaranteed, I forget. Good. So watch how I'm just blocking an elbow. Guard throw escape's doing its job for me. And then after I block your low punch, I strike back right away.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Very nice. Very good. Nice backdash. The backdash was nice. Jeffrey has some things he can do off backdash like that. It's a pretty good idea after like when you expect an elbow, especially at mid-range. Alright, go ahead and beat him up. I'll give you this round. I like the sparring. Alright. I'm going to come at you a bit more in this round, but let's keep working at it. Keep trying. Show me what you got. So I'm using sidestep. If I sidestep, you can throw me, but I'm mixing it up. So see how I whiff and I sidestep, right? And then when you hit me, sometimes I'll sidestep there too. So throw would actually work in those cases, but it's hard to know because it's a guess. Very nice. Alright, good game, DJ Bustinut. Good game. It's good spar, my friend. Good sparring, my friend. So I think over time you can kind of see some of those side steps I do, some of the block, and as soon as I block, sometimes I'll do an option. Sometimes I hesitate too, but a lot of times I'll either elbow, maybe low punch back, but I don't like that as much as elbow, right? I like your 6 PP. I like when you chose to do it. It's not something you do all the time, but you do it just like when you think the opponent's going to hit a button, and I hit buttons, and you punish me for hitting buttons. So good stuff. I like the throws. I did guess your throws, so guard throw skip was working for me. It's good stuff. Yep. That said, Jeffrey's strings are good, so I really like DJ Bustinut using the boxing and working on that. At the same time, of course, there's especially no shame using Jeffrey's string pressure and kind of understanding those decision points, and they did use some of that, right? They used 6 PP. I liked when they whiff punched with 4-3 PP. That was really good. Like that move is really designed to do that. It is also designed to destroy things like paris and reversals and pari stances also, but it's really good at at whiff punishing and doing decent damage with the decent okizeme. So I like that. I like what I saw from DJ Bustinut's Jeffrey. I liked when they did the axe kick and they knew to convert that, so it was really good. What happened to Scoops? I like Sir Hicks-a-Lot and Jimmy tipping hats to each other. That's awesome. Squealer's saying that his girlfriend plays Pi now. Oh no, they're talking about Genesis Friends who plays Pi, you know? Yeah. Okay.
You're no match for me.
So Supersonic says, I am working, but I need to watch this VOD later to watch this Vanessa to get tips on how to run. It takes a while. Keep it up. I do miss Kumabo. Kumabo is still active, and they have a really, really good AOE as well.
It's showtime!
Could be.
Round one. Ready, go!
Alright, the connection is 5 delay, 138. Let's see what's going on here. CHANCHAI'S bit. Vanessa is tough to fight against because of all her tools. However, her tools are precision tools, so that's the challenge for her. So that precision can work against her because of things like causing her to whiff, things like ducking under the highs. Very nice. Option select is good, or you meant offense stance, okay. Offense stance is pretty good. It's underrated, but it's good. You're getting CHANCHAI'S with. There's all kinds of cool stuff that you're showing me with Durrell, though. The situational awareness, even when knocking her down, is really different. And so I have to really get a sense of what I have and don't have against her, because her floats are so different. And then her strings are, of course, she's got very extensive strings. So it's a very interesting dynamic with Durrell. And so you have to either exercise either more patience or use the space that she gives you to create more space. It's really interesting. I'm having fun figuring those things out, and CHANCHAI'S been doing really good, like showing me a lot of different things that I'm not used to dealing with from Durrell. So I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you very much for the battle, CHANCHAI'S. Yeah, Vanessa's offense stance was really strong in Final Showdown. It was actually her best stance in Final Showdown. But in Revo and World Stage, her defense stance has become stronger. But maybe right now it might be a little more balanced again. Oh, Lao is so scary at those walls. Yeah, Lao is a wall machine. He's He puts the construction business in business. Keep it up, CHANCHAI'S fit. Keep it up. I want to see more and more. I like it. I do like the way that you use strings. Of course, you don't want to overuse them, but I really like the way you use them, with whether it's Eileen or Doral.
It's showtime.
Zabo, you can join us, but we are in the middle of the league, so you can join us, but you won't be able to play until the next league or until after this league's over. But we'll be always happy to have you. Okay, so right now I can see that I made it awkward for Sisha because Elblaze is stuck at point blank range, but Elblaze has got a lot of fast moves at that range. Very nice, I like that. I like the uses of 4P plus K, they've been so spot on. I like that too. Good delay elbow. Good delays. Delay attack.
Ready, go!
So I tried to use this side turn situation to make it very awkward for you.
Round 4. Ready, go!
So right now what I'm doing is I'm controlling space by keeping you at mid-range and then having a higher chance at winning these exchanges. It's tricky to know where to go from there. With Elblaze, sometime learning how to use 9P plus KK would be a good one. So
Round 1. Ready, go!
I like the delay on 4. Okay, so I do like you set the delay to 4. 80s Jobber, good to have you. Really fun fight. I like your Aoi a lot already. Because I respect your Aoi, that's why I'm going kind of all out on it, is I feel the activity level and I feel like you're very scary. Almost got the Sabakia. Alright, very nice. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna come at you here.
Ready, go!
Very good game. Very good game, 80s Jumper. I really like your Aoi a lot. I had so much fun fighting with it. I hope you enjoyed it too. I think you enjoyed this fast-paced exchanges, and yeah, I enjoyed it very much. So thank you for the game, 80s Jumper. Good game. And 100% what you're saying, good players make you not want to press any buttons at all. 100%. No, Sisha's got a lot of scary stuff. I really like Sisha's mindset and game.
Ready, go! Bring out. Round 2. Ready, go!
Not what I wanted. Oh, that was good, Ray. It's good. Play that outplay the mid-range game. It's good.
Ready, go! Bring out. Round 4. Ready, go!
Thought I guarded this too. That was really good. Alright, that was awesome of Ray to play the patience because that's what he needed.
Go!
Alright, good game, Ray. Good game. Very, very fun game.
I want a serious fight.
Guibert's got very scary reads. That's what I really like about fighting Guibert is his reading game. The fun thing about reading game is when you reverse read. So when you kind of sense that they have the reads, so then you flip it on them. Yeah.
Round 1. Ready, go!
I like this sequence. Oh, I can't. That's EX high? Is that EX high? What the hell? That was so cool.
Ready, go!
It's Leon Magic. Such a funny. That was such a fun exchange. That exchange was way too fun. I love it.
Ready, go!
Yeah, I can't tech because of that. I like that option. That was really, really good. Really, really good. That was such a fun battle. I enjoyed that so much. Very good games as always, my friend. I love it. So fun. No, it was really good. He used his patience well. That was excellent. He wanted to be the more patient one too. So, that was an awesome battle, man. Huh. I'm surprised because I guess I thought I was still crouching with that attack, but I guess that the attack was still in the standing position. Thanks for the feedback, Jun. Very nice. I like the Keifoshi. Always be ready for the evade here.
Round 2. Ready, go! Excellent.
Sorry, I should watch how Mind's Eye's playing. Their game intimidates me, so that's why I'm playing so hard on them. But let's see what they've got. Very nice. Again, yeah, this is what my instincts tell me. If I let up on them, I would have trouble with this stuff. They are trying to crush a little too much. So try to crush slightly less against someone who can crush. Nice! There you go. Alright, I'm coming after you this round, so take me down. Take me down quick. Good game, my friend. Good game. Mind's Eye, really nice Lao. There's a lot of stuff that's very scary about your Lao. That said, I'm trying to set up evades. I'm trying to crush a little bit, and I'm trying to crack you a bit. But keep it up. It's really good stuff. I feel like if I let up on your Lao, it'll do some truly terrifying stuff. Keep it up. Improve that accuracy. I'm enjoying these fights so much. Yeah, so I like Guibert's application of Nitaku and reverse Nitaku. So good.
Round 1. Ready, go!
I need to know the frames here because what is he? If I block this spin kick, what exactly is the frame there? Because I'm losing every situation there. Jab should be fine, right? Let's see.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Good choice. Good one. Good game, Gleebert. Good game. Trying very hard to apply that Yomi on you. So, good game, my friend. Alright, Calamity, congratulations on that clean sweep. That was an awesome clean sweep by Calamity. I'm playing amazing, as always. Good game. Congrats, fellow Rayblade and Gleebert and Mind's Eye. Alright. We will start the next league battle at the 15-minute mark. That's 9 minutes from now. So after gives everyone time to use restroom, get a snack, get a drink, get fresh air, walk the dog, put kids in bed. Yeah, whatever you need to do. But really, really having fun with all of you. So thank you so much. I'm having a great time tonight. There were a lot of layers in our battle, Guibert, yeah. I'm trying to apply a lot of layers in there. Wolf, yeah, but I think this patch has helped Wolf though, and I think Wolf is scary because when he has the reads, it's so much reward, so much damage, and it's so much intimidation. So it's really, really scary. Hey, thank you, Baba. So Baba, I'll send you a list of some moves to try out, because keep adding to it, keep having fun with Pi, of course. I like where your Pi is going. I like how you've adapted some of what you've learned with Taka to Pi, but I think you're gonna have a lot of fun with different tools she's got. Also, don't forget like why a lot of Pi players like using her 9K. She is minus when they block it, but it's actually hard for people to properly respond to it, and so it creates a lot of interesting guessing situations for both players. It's a really good move. It's a really good approach move. Yeah, keep it up. I like it. Alright, Calamity, have a good one, and thanks so much for joining us. I had a blast fighting you. Very exciting battle. That last battle was especially fun. So thank you very much, Calamity. And you have a good one, and enjoy wherever you're heading off to. Hey, Saticulator, so good to see you. It's going good, going good. I'm having a lot of fun. We do have a nice player from France, Petit playing Hibiki here. Always glad to have them in here. I think it's been fun watching them grow in Virtua Fighter. I know that they're an accomplished, I believe they're an accomplished Tekken player, but I really like them playing VF with us. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna give my kids a hug before they go to bed, but I'm having a lot of fun. I'll be right back. And again, we're gonna start the next league battle on around the 15-minute mark. Staticulator says yes. Glad to introduce you both. And thank you so much. All right. Oh, I really appreciate you. I appreciate all your support, Sticulator, and you've given me support, Akai support. Thank you very, very much. Hope you've been enjoying the VF. Hope you've been enjoying VF a lot yourself, but we appreciate you. I'll be right back when we get some water and send those kids to bed too, or at least give them a hug before they go to bed. Let's see here. But of course, I do some gotcha daily stuff right now, really quick. This one should be quick. What's the decision?
Round one. Ready, go!
Decision is we roll and gamble. Did not get what we wanted to gamble for.
Knockout!
All right.
Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Excellent!
次に会うまでにもっと強くなってね。
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout!
All right. Kids are good. Everyone's good. Look at Petite Point Hibiki go. Hell yeah.
Go!
All right. So what's the chat been saying? Yeah, NorCal versus France. Hell yeah.
Round two.
All right. Awesome. So you played the patch now. Hope you're liking the patch staticulator. So Riddler says, "Oh, that hop is to counter down." Thought it was only for mix-ups. Hops are fun. They're hard to use. I like to use them on advantage because people like to sidestep, and it's a fun counter to people that sidestep. It's interesting to use when you have someone pressured against the wall because they'll, you know, all right, let's see. All right. Hey, please be nice to people. I did let Hibiki be in the room, so generally the matches with him have been fine up to this point. So I prefer people be a little bit more less rude, because these are meant to be more of an open thing. I don't mean for it to be completely like. I mean, I want it to be serious enough that people improve. But overall, the vibes are kind of more inviting, and sometimes we let even like a player like Chopper from Japan play in the room. So yeah. So I don't want to make people feel unwelcome completely. It's just not really the vibes I do here. Yeah. We're about to start the next one, so come on in. We'll wait for you. Also, Zevo, I'm sorry for the rudeness. I hope you were not put off by it, my friend. So I've been enjoying our time chatting and supporting each other's stream, and yeah. All right.
Round 3. Ready, go!
No, it's okay, Guibert, I understand. I mean, I do understand where you're coming from on it, but I would tell you that my connection with Zevo is probably better than than my connection with some American players. You know, but it's just so I just kind of take it like as it's playing. But it's good to know if you are having a rough connection with them, because my connection with them has been pretty fine. I've been able to play with them pretty well. So, all right, we'll go ahead and keep playing until LD Walls is in. But yeah.
Round 1. Ready, go!
I see.
Knockout.
Let's see here.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, LD Wells, are you loading up your VF? Let us know. Please give me feedback so I know if you're on your way.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4.
That was really interesting.
Ready, go!
Nice delay, 6 PP. And just as a reminder, 6 PP is guard punishable. PPP is Jeffrey's PPP. I think is guard punishable, but just barely. Yeah. You can always verify with PK to PK punish. And I think Brad can actually do 6P plus K if he blocks the 6 PP, the elbow hammer. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the next league battle. I didn't hear from LD Wells, All right, it was able to start. Okay, good. No, we can suspend. Shoot, we couldn't. I couldn't suspend it in time, but Sisha, I can start the first round. You can join in. So just let me know if you're trying to join. I heard like nothing from anyone, and it's just like okay. So I can start. I'll start over after this game. So I'll start over after this game. You guys keep trying to join the room.
Round one. Ready, go!
All right, very nice. Nice. That was a really nice X kick. Excellent. Nice. So the good thing about this move is it's slower, so it falls outside of the Sabaki range if I do it right away.
Ready, go!
That was really good, Two Scoops. I like that so much.
Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! Round four. Ready, go! Round five. Ready, go!
Good game, Two Scoops to face. Really, really intense stuff. Awesome conversions. Really, really good Okizemi as well. Good games, my friend.
Forgot to train, eh?
So LDWell's getting things to get the room bug if they try to join. I see. If you are able to join, just let me know though. But yeah. Okay, so that one's a tricky one because technically 6P on normal hit, it depends if it's a crouch hit or a normal hit. Crouch hit, it's only +0, so actually just defend. But on crouch hit, you have the mix up. So if it's just a regular plain normal hit, then I would just defend and just like use the +5 they're giving you with their low punch. Because +5 when you block standing or crouching is -5. So just if you know that they're gonna low punch, just like use the 5 frames that they're giving you. Or crush it, right? You can crush too if you know how to crush. Very nice, Kashif. Alright. Nice stuff. Let's see what you got, Kashif. Nice defense. So on normal hit, I actually like to just crouch dash and then defend. You can still cancel the crouch dash into a guard. So because normal hit is hard to confirm, crouch hit's slightly easier to confirm. So crouch hit's the important one you want, and counter hit. But if you didn't see them crouching before your elbow reached them, then just assume it's a normal hit, and then I would just crouch dash and watch what they do. With the intention to guard, so right? Like I'll do this, right? So even if I fail it, it's nothing wrong, it's just positioning. So see how that fuzzy guard works, right? And so normal hit, you can just do the fuzzy guard still. And that sounds weird and counterintuitive, but you're okay doing that. And that's what makes elbow very strong, is being able to fuzzy guard. Nice. Keep it up, Kashif. Very nice. I like the forward back throw.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Very nice. All right. Kashif is showing some real metal here. Let's do it. I like it. All right, Kashif. Let's see if you can take this final round.
Round 5. Ready, go!
There you go. Very good games, my friend. Very good games. So, I like that you play frames very well. You play moral. Your moral game is very strong, right? Very strong game.
Forgot to train, eh?
I wanted to see where that would go, and then yeah, they showed a lot of good stuff. I like the 6K when you knew I was gonna Abari. Really awesome. Good game, my friend. Good game. Nice Jackie. Very nice Jackie. In the final round, the things that mainly got you was zoning play. So if I setting up backdash was, but you didn't fall for it after you responded really well after that. You like, okay, you realized when I was using backdash after a couple of times, which was awesome.
Ready, go!
What Leon has against Ali. Yeah, 0 normal hit for elbows. So because of that, what you do is I treat normal hit as something that's actually hard to confirm anyways. So I just crouch dash after it, and then if they hesitate, then I'll do something. Sometimes. And if they don't, well, I'm just defensive position. I'm just watching how they fight. Very good. Keep it up, Jobber. I like Jobber's Aoi a lot. It's very active too. That said, because of the attacks, I'm setting up a lot of evade, and I'm setting it up with like backdash evade. So what you can do, there's a couple different paths Aoi can have, right? Of course there's throw, and then there is also sweep, which I think would be good, but you'd have to get closer. She can also use her from crouch 3P. It's really good. I'm also showing where I can tag their style of play with low punch, because that is the weak point for their play. Their play is really good, but it's just vulnerable to this low punch play. Very nice. Alright, good game, my friend. Good game. Good game, Jobber. So the main weakness, though, is because you're using such an offense-heavy approach, and it's mainly that you're using the strings. Because you're using the strings, there are vulnerabilities to low punch, and that's what I'm using. So I'm like tagging you with it, and then I'm getting you on the defensive, but I'm getting you not sure if I'm going to throw or attack. And so that's the general way that I'm playing. Leon can be very scary for Aoi to deal with because he has threats from high, mid, and low. So because of that, now I like you're using the elbows. The elbows are so important in the matchup. So I think you're doing awesome with them. The only thing is that you're almost always doing the string extension. You'll kind of want to mix it up with like something like elbow in the 3P. You'll kind of want to play with it to make me not think that you're going to just go ahead and do the string. Once I'm confident you're going to do the string, that's when I just start low punching like crazy. But if you can make me afraid of that, it'll slow me down and it'll give Aoi the reading advantage. So keep it up. It's really good. I'm just using the fact that I can low punch a lot in certain situations. And I'm fortunately reacting to the things that I can't do that on. But keep it up. It's really good Aoi.
Round one. Ready, go!
Alright, Mind's Eye, hell yeah. Very good.
Round two. Ready, go!
I like that fuzzy there. That was really cool. Good block, good low block.
Round three.
I like the Lao outfit.
Ready, go!
I liked all that. I liked all that very much.
Knockout.
That was really, really fun. Fun round, Mind's Eye.
Round
I like
four.
this stuff very much.
Ready, go!
Alright, good game, my friend. Good game. Very good Lao. It is very aggressive though, so because of the aggression, I'm trying to out-hit it. But it's a very good game.
Forgot to train, eh?
Is that Mr. Worldwide? Where's Mr. Worldwide? It's been a while since I've seen Mr. Worldwide. I hope they've been doing good. Yeah, that was a really sick low block. I like that Lao outfit a lot. Is Mr. Worldwide Mind's Eye? That's awesome, so Jun said swipe into triangle situation is very tight there for real. It is, yeah. Because the 5 delay, I see. I love bat tops, yeah. I just put it on today after picking it up at Sakuricon. Feels great. I'm really happy to hear that. I know you had to customize like a third party made like an artisan made bat top, so I'm really glad to hear that you're liking it on the Seimitsu. I think bat top is a really good handle. Very comfortable, but and like good player 1, player 2 side balance. I like ball top for speed though, but bat top is really good for both comfort and balance, so you get good left and right action on those.
Ready, go!
Good. Nice. Nice use of the strings. Good. Excellent throw. Good choice.
Time's up! Round two. Ready, go!
Very good. Excellent. I like that. I like that. Almost. Excellent choice.
Time's up.
Keep it up.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice low throw. Nice going for the down.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Korean bat tops are smaller than American bat tops too. So the standard bat top is actually pretty small nowadays. If you're judging by Korean lever types, though, anyways. Very good. Keep us up.
Knockout.
Very nice. All right, let's not. I'm going to come after you hard now,
Round 5.
but keep it up. You're getting more proactive, which I like. Excellent throw choice. Good throw choice. All right, and we had a little bit of a rhythm battle there. That was really good. Good game, Basanat. Good game. I enjoyed that a lot.
See? I thought I'm better.
I see. So AD's jobbers often in Sente League. They might be Sente themselves. So I know that Sente also sometimes has a hard connection too. Maybe AD's jobber is Sente. But I really like the Aoi though. But they play different than Sente's Aoi. Actually, very different. Sente's Aoi is not that active. Sente's Aoi likes to really use white space very smart, intelligently. Like Sente is like, my inaction is gonna mess with your head. You know? So it's really good. But the way he does it is really good. Like he doesn't just sit still. He just makes it feel like he's sitting still. And it's really like, it's good. Wooden handles are great. I love all kinds of wooden handles for fight sticks. I really like my wooden handles. And there's many types and many different feels and weights. I prefer grainy with like lightweight, but I like all of them. I like imitation wood handles too. So there's one of my favorite ones that I use is Golden Lever's wooden top, which is not made of wood. It's just looks like wood because it's kind of like the shaft of a pool cue stick. Because it's like basically it's resin and it's like a rag made in with resin, and it's and then formed into something that's kind of like a wood, but it's not wood. Yeah, it's really good, but it feels nice and it has a nice feeling to it. Yeah. So Brook, who makes the PCBs, they also released their Fighter Ball series, and their Fighter Ball series were wooden ball tops. They were pretty good too. Crown also makes a similar type. Now those ones are trying to feel like what you imagined wood, so they're polished wood, and the weight is pretty similar to a normal standard Sanwa ball top. Those are pretty good too if you want more standard feeling. I like them, I have them. But I really like Senjo is still my favorite of the wooden tops. The Senjo ones are the ones that are made from wood from Gifu, Japan, and they are not polished at all. They're just sanded down to the right amount and engraved, but they have a very you can smell the wood and feel. Now that said, if you have really sweaty hands, I can imagine these things getting stained by the sweat. for me, most of my sweat's more likely to be on my body, like my shoulder or back, as opposed to my hands. But for people that have really sweaty hands, they might not like a wooden top that's not polished.
I won't
Did the league crash? I see.
Round one. Ready, go!
Very nice move, quick.
Round two. Ready, go!
Very nice move, quick. Very nice.
Round three. Ready, go!
That was an intense round. Intense round move, quick.
Round four.
Here we go.
Ready, go!
Nice.
Knockout.
Alright, good game, move quick. Good game. Alright.
Forgot to train, eh?
Domino Clock says, I'm learning this game as my first fighting game. The input viewer is blowing my mind. Busnut, I think it was, says, this game is weird. It feels like I see what's happening, but I'm just incorrect. I'm wondering which situations those are, though. Definitely save the like after the league, save the replays of the matches that stood out to you, that you're very curious about, and watch the replay and see what happened on them too. You might be surprised what you see in the replay view. Maybe not, but okay. I gotta get used to these, like, if I hit a button on the way down, like early on, I might still attack it even when I didn't press anything after. I would like the window changed though.
Round three. Ready, go!
Very good.
Round four. Ready, go!
Good game. Good game, Ray. That was so much fun. I enjoyed that fight a lot. Alright, Smile says... Hey, thank you very much for the battles move quick. Yeah, I am calling it a night now, but I had a good time with everyone, so thank you all very, very much. This was a lot of fun. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all very, very much. Okay, so I think it's DJ saying this. So like on my block, I'm looking for if my opponent is challenging or sidestepping in on hit. I see. I throw or sidestep or block. I see. So now there are tough things here. So let's talk about some of the gray areas. What are some gray areas? Gray areas are like stuff like delay attack. So for example, delay attack can undermine the throw option. Like let's say you block somebody and so you're gonna throw them. And they don't do anything, but then they attack just slightly late. They attack like 9 frames later, after recovery, or at least 9. Like they attack the frame before you do the throw, so the delay attack will win in this situation, and that can send mixed signals. Now that's probably not what's happening, but that's just an example where things do get fuzzy in. Because like I will play with tempo a lot, right? I'll kind of undermine the basic flow of the game by going straight into we're playing with timing now. That said, if I play with timing, then you doing attack right away would actually probably blow me up. So there's stuff like that. So then the options are there. It's just that I might undermine 2 of the options. But again, this game has a lot of options. That's kind of why when you're fighting, sometimes you kind of just go ahead and crush, right? That's where Jeffrey's like crouching low kick is meant to crush like a high attack. It's a really risky way to do it, and that's why the opponent should just do a mid so that you can't crush, right? So sometimes if people are not playing on the buffer speed, this is where things get a little like wonky depends on whose end. If you yourself are not buffering, or if you're delaying or hesitating, that's gonna kind of change how things play, but the rules or the strong options don't actually change. But then once the opponent starts delaying, you might experience some weird moments. Let's see what else they said. That could be what's happening, but I'm simplifying for the sake of learning. Yeah. Your simplified game, like you're playing a very good learning game. That's kind of why I'm doing the basic boxing with you up close, and also showing you how scary jab is if the opponent's definitely going to guard, then the jab is kind of annoying because it's like +2. It's just like, thank you for the +2, right? And then it's like jab, elbow. What I can tell you too is I think you have the skills to punish fuzzy if you see it. Now I don't think you're always going to see it, so that's the problem. Once you find an opponent where you see that they're consistently doing fuzzy guard, like they do elbow, you block it, and they do the head bob, just maybe a little bit do a low throw there. And the way you do that is you block the elbow and you low throw right away. So block elbow, down forward throw. Block elbow, down back throw. Block elbow, down throw. But only against people that are definitely fuzzy guarding like a lot. Like it's got to be like, you got to be really convinced they're gonna fuzzy guard. because that is a very scary way to do it. But it sucks when you do it against a beginner because they're just going to attack and hit you, and so you don't want to do that. You only want to do it against people that actually fuzzy guard, and predictably so. And that kind of makes them more likely to start spamming attacks actually sometimes, which might play into your hands. Your sidestep games seem fine. It's just that right now, of course, it's counting on more reliable situations to do it, which is how it should be at first. If you want to understand how I'm sidestepping opponents more consistently, I kind of sense when people buffer versus when they don't. And so when people hesitate, I'm more likely to use backdash or forward dash into an evade. So I'm throwing away like a lot of frames to increase the chance, and then I evade and then I strike back at them, you know. That said, some of the times people will try to call me out when I evade by low punching me, but that's more like if you did high punch and the low punch, right? So you high punch, so I evade the high punch, and then you low punch me to strike me and stop me from whatever I'm trying to do there. So against someone like me who's trying to sidestep like a lot, you can do like a jab into an attack right away. Jab into low punch, jab into 6B. They're both pretty good, but or double jab, you know. And the purpose of that is that basically if I evade the jab like late at all, like not at the very start of it, I actually am very likely to be at a disadvantage. Just because of the whole principle that jabs recover faster than they go forward, right there. A good jab is so fast that it goes like, yeah, it goes on the way, it disguises itself on the way, and then it pulls back really fast, right? And so because of that, it has very low total frames. And so because of that, that's why jab can cause someone sidestepping to be at a disadvantage. If they evade like when it's almost at hit, then they're going to be pretty minus. Then you can elbow right after that.
Round one. Ready?
Okay, my game plan, so DJ says, my game plan is if I block my opponent's move, I press a button. Okay, that's good. If they step, I throw. They mash, I 6P. That's good, yeah. If my 6P hits, I either do 6P again or throw. So yeah, so this is because you're working with basic VF, of course. So this is a good plan, though it is it's the safer way to approach and the lower damage way to approach, but it is strong. But just remember that if you start getting a strong read on the opponent, you can go for a bit more, right? You can go for like 6K if you're that sure of it. What is your plan when they block you? What is your plan when they hit you? But I'm often incorrect most of the time, in which I'm just getting outplayed. So the outplay can happen because of the speed aspect of the game, because of how fast we're running in these exchanges, and that if I sense your hesitation, right, if I see it, that's where your focus is on. But you've been good in our fights. That's why you know that I'm turning into a sparring match with you and me, so that you can kind of see a bit more variation in it. Jeffrey has a few different ways to do pressure. The only downside to your plan is the safe general plan, right? And eventually you do want to build I want to increase my reward because I know what they're going to do plan. So you do eventually want to build that. You can also build in the backdash plan. So that one can be annoying. You can, if you're standing at a certain range, just a little bit like the elbow range, and you low punch them, you can probably backdash, and if you see them hit a button that's not like gonna hit, like not a side kick, then you can do like 4-3-P. If you see them do like low punch or elbow back, then you can do like 4-3-P, like his swap, right? 4-3-PP. It's a really good whiff punisher that way. And eventually you can do backdash into 6K, so 4-4-6K, like really quick. It's a scary commitment, but it's good. Also, what I should tell you is with Jeffrey, if you sidestep correctly, if you sidestep them and you do like the knee, you're pretty safe. So it's not a bad idea. Like if they block it, it's not a bad idea to do low punch right away. Just because they might do something that's like, they might try to do the punish, which might be a high attack, and then you just like, you crush the high attack with the low punch. It's a cheesy way to play, but it's very strong. And that's because while it's punishable on block forward facing, if you've got them in side turn, instead of being -15, it's now -9. And so if they side guard your 6K, your knee, you're only -9. So that means like you can attack their throw, you can attack their, if they do like a high attack, which is when they punish, they typically do, you do like a low punch. And so this checks them for like, they need to be better at recognizing that they're in side turn. Because if they don't recognize they're in side turn, they're kind of in trouble, or they might make this mistake of trying to punish unpunishable move. That said, someone like me, I'm gonna do Nitaku. I'm gonna either throw you or do like a really powerful mid right there usually. So it's a little different, but yeah. Yeah, but your plan is good though. Your plan is good. Your plan is good for now. But that said, I would say go ahead and start adding pressure tools, because Jeffrey does have them. Jeffrey's strings are actually pressure tools. They're good. And that's what you are doing. You're doing that. I like seeing the 6 PP. I like seeing the PPP. I think I saw 3 PP. I don't know if I saw 4K, but it's pretty good too. I did see the 2K plus G. I like your overall move list, so keep it up. And especially with Jeffrey, especially in this patch, don't be afraid to be cheesy a bit, especially with his string game, with his threat stance too. You can have Yellowtail show you some ideas he might do as well, because he might show you, well, he's more straightforward, but he might show you interesting stuff that you might not have thought about doing with Jeffrey as well. Yeah, 6PP used to have a higher reward on some characters, like against John and Vanessa, it could do stuff. I'm gonna jump out of here. I'm really happy that this room's here. Whoever inherits the room, you can set up leagues. But I am going to, let's see if I don't know if this still exists, and it would be so cool if it does. It's like just John and Vanessa in Final Showdown. It's just so nasty. I think. Stupid mouse thing. First click off the screen, then click back into the screen. Okay. Yeah, they took this away. This used to bound him. Like this jab after used to bound yeah, I guess you can't do it anymore. They really didn't want this anymore. This was like really nasty against John. Let's see if it works on Vanessa still. But it was so funny that this was like really, you could do almost half of Vanessa's life. Which was really stupid. So like just by by holding forward and sticking out another jab. And so like John and Vanessa used to, in Final Showdown, this thing would just wreck them. So they could not afford to attack into the 6 PP. And this used to be for sure. A lot of times this is what you would have done actually. But against Vanessa and John, it's like that. Yeah. So let's see. Too bad this won't work. Yeah, that won't work. But if you're at like this range, like that, right? So this is a fun one. Also, this also sets up, Jeffrey's good at backdash game, so like this, like that, right? And then you have, let's see. I don't really do it off the setup that much. Let's see. There we go. Like this one is such a fun thing to do. Now that's not guaranteed because of recovery hit, but it's still fun to try anyways. But generally speaking, this is like, this fits into your style of play. This is where I'm saying like 4-4-3P, right? 4-4-3P, just like 4-4K, right? And you can do it from up close too. So see how like backdash just beats this low punch, right? So you just have to kind of get the timing right. And see how you see the blue? The blue means it's recovery hit. So it means like this is guaranteed. As long as it is full commitment. So the safe one is to do this first. But that's also why a common one is to do this. Because sometimes when they do like elbow or if they delay, you'll nail them. This one might not work though. Yeah, you can still do this. But you have to like wait. But watch the disadvantage here, right? So normally, minus 15, minus 9, right? This is a fun one. The P plus KP. So if they always, this one, because of your 6PP, this P plus KP might actually work on a lot of people. But I don't know if it'll work on low punch, so let me test it out. I don't think it's in the X high. Yeah, it won't work on low punch, is a problem. But it's so much fun. But of course you have this. Right, and this stance has gotten way better. So this has gotten way better. You should actually use this more. So P plus K, then all three. I don't know Jeffrey, so. Of course, this too. Mastering this one. But yeah, don't be afraid of these tactics. It is risky if they sidekick you, but it's really powerful. I guess this is guaranteed as long as you hit it within a certain window. So as long as you can hit confirm this pretty well. Yeah, and this is very hit confirmable. Yeah, +3, so this very strong. This thing is a real nasty Okizumi because it just looks like a mid is coming. So June says only yellow hit can hit confirm. I see. But it can still work if opponent forgets about that, yeah. It's still really fun to do this. Splash Mountain is so much fun. It's not guaranteed, but it's just so much fun. Yeah. And it looks super dumb, like when he does the backdash into it. So, but the backdash makes it easier to like confirm do it, but it's not, it's not confirmed. Like this is not guaranteed. If they attack or or do certain movements, it won't work. But still, it's still fun to do. Yeah, and this is still good too. Like back kick. So I hope this helps you get some ideas, because I do think you can add this type of play into your game. It's a lot of fun. Too bad this won't work, but yeah. This move is really good. I like when you use this move too. Okay, stuff like this. Okay, so this is something that I do try to teach people more, how to crack people. So if they know this is minus, you can use it against them. Because what you want to do is, first off, you got to make a determination. Does the opponent know that they're plus? If they don't know they're plus, then you just treat this like normal and you just mix up throw and you do stuff like this. You cheese them for their lack of knowledge. But this is really important to understand in VF, that you have to fight based on the way the opponent plays. So even though this is minus, if they don't know it, you mess with them. Then you treat it like it's a low punch. If they do know it, then you start doing stuff like this, then evade or crush, right? You know, and so this sets up evade really well, especially if they, now -6 kind of hard to, you can't punish an elbow, and backdash is probably, you would have to kind of do this like this range to beat like the elbow response, but you might be surprised what you get. Like I would actually do backdash evade, right? So I do this, backdash evade, and that gives me margin to kind of work with like slower moves that they might do that are half circular. But that's also why you see players like Jacko run up and throw, right? He's like, no more of this backdash evade crap, right? He's like, I'm gonna just run up to you and throw. That's what Jacko does, right? Jacko like will run up and throw people because he doesn't want any of this backdash evade, right? So that's like what I do against you a lot, is backdash evade. Right. What is this? Jeffrey can't do this. This sucks. Look at that. Like, I have to do it like right away. If I do it late, like that's what happens if I do it late. This is pretty fun, this mix-up here. It's -10, so they should throw you if they block either. But this is a fun mid-low mix-up if you get the hop on someone. Right? Because if they take the hit... then you can combo them, right? The kick splash man, yeah. Magnet hands, yes. So I just fought Faded Faye, and every time I hit a button he stepped, so I said, okay, I will throw, and hit challenged. Every time I threw, he challenged. Okay, so let's teach you delay attack then. If throwing is really not working for you, then what it is then it's probably the opponent delay, like changing the rhythm of their attack. And they're also like, they're reacting to the fact that they don't see attack, so they start hitting a button. So when that happens, when you fight an opponent like this, and does happen at high level, this is where you start using moves like 6 XP, and you can do it right away, or you can delay it, and then you can, right? This will help you. You can also crouch dash into 3, like, see I'm doing 3-3 into uppercut. And you can mess with them. You might be surprised how well this works against people that like to step. And then also people that like to delay. Now, okay, so we're talking about him delay attacking. So delay attacking might be that you kind of just start doing like a bit of a low attack. You keep it basic like twice in a row. You do 2P is pretty good too. you start being very annoying, and you just recognize that he might be delay attacking you. And delay attack is good because, but against sidestep, delay attack might work, so you might have to start changing this up. And this is, even this would be a delay. And technically when you do forward, punch, it is actually kind of a delay. Almost right away, because it's hard to buffer this perfectly. It's complicated to explain why it's hard to buffer it perfectly. But a lot of times when you do a move like forward, punch, you kind of delay. And so this one, you're kind of locking him into the guessing game, and then you start mixing it up with throw, right? So you do like forward, punch, and now you're playing the string game you kind of know from other fighting games a little bit, but the VF style, right? So if he's messing you with that way, try playing these games, because Jeffrey and the heavyweight characters are actually pretty good at the string game. And then you can even do stuff like this one, like 4P decay, if they do like to step. Now again, he likes to delay, so you just kind of jab him again, like jab, crouch dash into jab real quick. Just to kind of really mess with him and see, and this is also a way to watch what exactly he's doing. But I think right now when you did this is pretty good. This might work. But if it stops working, then you just gotta mix it up with something. And then again, as we talked about before, the backdash. So the backdash one is pretty good too. That said, high punch is good at stopping backdash now. So the downside is that... So the downside is Revo made it so that people don't have to... before Revo, you had to hold forward and do the punch to get the proper high punch, like the long range high punch. So this used to stand still, now it always does this forward moving one. So because of that, this is why the backdash will lose to this. And so if that happens, you'll just have to kind of respond to it defensively, like, and play the reverse mix-up game. But this is where a backdash of it could work, but you're at a disadvantage if you do this against high jab anyways. And so again, this tactic is also more against low punch. But again, when you fight someone like this, then, and the thing is, he might have a lot of experience here, so you kind of mess with this. I wonder what I do there. What's the big way to do the wall? Back punch and kick? Yeah, it's that. Okay. Is this crush? No. Does not high crush. That would have been so cool if this works. It's -6 on purpose, which I do like to use. Like, actually, the funny thing is, if you fight somebody who always sidesteps when they get hit, it's funny when you do this, because if they sidestep, it'll fail because they're plussed. It's really funny when you do that against people that... There are people that impulsively sidestep like all the time. So like doing something like this is like fun because they fail right away, and then you can just like... And then so like when you do that, like you can do like 6 PP. It's really funny. So, because they're plus, and plus is bad for evading. You know? So, but only if they make that mistake. If they don't make the mistake, they can launch you, so you gotta be careful. But it's fun. But yeah, anyways, keep it up. I do like what you're doing, you know, but it is this game can be really mean because there's so much play, and when we're in the small frames, there's an insane amount of play. But yeah, Thank you very much, everyone. We're gonna find someone to raid, and I had a good time tonight. I hope you all had a good time too. Yeah, triangle position as defender is just that rough. Yeah, because both sides are near the wall. It's fun to test stuff out near the wall though. But yeah, and like putting yourself at minus is pretty fun because now sidestep's not the option for them. But of course, if they block that 1K, that sucks. So, let's see here. LD Wells is streaming. We definitely got to be showing some LD Wells. I think LD Wells is the person we should be rating tonight.
Round 2. Ready, go!
I always love hanging out in LD Wells' stream chat as well. Hey, my pleasure. Thank you very much, Sisha. You've been, all of you guys have been a real joy. I really appreciate it. So thank you very, very much. Hey, very good games, Guibert. I had an awesome time at the battles, and really, I always love having you. So thank you so much, Guibert. It's really good games, good fight, awesome stuff, great reads. Beat me up really good that for I think the first game or second game, but that was really, really fun. So good games. And thank you very much, June, for the support. Really appreciate you as well. So you guys keep it up. NorCal has been pretty amazing. DJ Bustin' is also from NorCal, so I'm hoping that he's been sparring with you guys too. Always like that guy. He was at LA Gathering as well with all of us, so yeah. Awesome. Yep, glad you got Genesis Frenzy back. Yep. He's been traveling quite a bit. I'm glad he's back there. Alright, we're going to raid LD Wells because it's always awesome to watch LD Wells. But thank you all so much. I see. So he lives kind of far from the rest of y'all. Yeah, I know traveling's always a bit tricky, but I think there are some people out in different areas, so yeah.
Ready, go!
Richmond is not far, dude. What the hell? You guys consider Richmond far? Richmond's right next to San Francisco. Right? Richmond's like right next to, like, yeah, my sister lived in Sunnyvale, and I don't know, for me like 40 minutes is fine for me, but that's me. But I know that it's tough. Yeah, it is East Bay, I know. My sister nowadays lives out in Pleasanton, so I end up playing out in that area, but still, you know, I'd always travel to San Jose, no problem, if there's something out there. So yeah, but yeah, just north of Oakland. It's like right there next to Oakland, but yeah. Because I know Richmond because it's right next to Berkeley, and one time, you know, I was staying in Berkeley and I kind of accidentally drove into Richmond, and I felt like I had crossed the train tracks because it just had a totally different vibe from Berkeley. So yeah, but it was nice. So, you know, but yeah. But you know, and then three of our common friends are like out closer to that area because, you know, we know that two of our common friends are in Daly City. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't consider it far, but then again, you know, nowadays gas is getting more expensive though. So, and I know that if you take BART, it takes a bit of time. So yeah. I definitely will. I haven't gone to NorCal in a good while, but I used to go every year. Like Socrates knows, I used to go to NorCal every year. That hasn't happened as much lately, but I am hoping that I start to get to travel to NorCal more often again soon. But we'll see. I think, you know, it depends on the job, but depending on the job, maybe I can come to NorCal pretty often again. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. We are still trying to plan out that day that you're going to be here in June, Guibert, so we're really excited for that. I'm going to see if Portland Punish is happening on that Saturday. We'll see. But if not, we're gonna make sure something happens. We're gonna make sure we have a good time with you. So yeah. Awesome. So first Saturday of every month is the one of the monthlies in NorCal. Awesome. All right. Thank you all so much. Let's start the raid for LD Wells. And you all have a good one. Thank you very, very much. And I am excited to play VF in NorCal again soon. I hope so. But it might start next year. We'll see. But I miss doing it. But she lives in Pleasanton, so I have to drive out. But that I don't mind that drive. I do it regularly, you know, wherever I'm at. So yeah. All right, everyone, have a good one. We're gonna raid LD Wells. Have a great time watching these awesome battles with LD Wells. Cheers.